how to use social media, social networking platforms to improve your influence, to grow your business, to grow your knowledge business. Social media is a powerful game. Social networking sites is a very, very important tool to improve your website, to improve your visibility, to get more leads, to generate more business, to improve your influence, to get more customers for yourself. Now, how to do that? So let's dive into some basic topics of this, basic topics within this topic that I want to share, right? So number one thing is what you need to understand is why social media is important. I've written down these very simple points for all of you, right? Number one is social media, organic marketing. While using social media, you get to have organic marketing of yourself. Right? You don't have to pay anything. You don't have to create ads like flyers or any traditional advertisement. Social media is basically a marketing for free. Number one, why social media? All kinds of audience are there on social media platform. Like if your target audience are children, even they are there. Your target audience are young professionals, they are also there. Your target audience are parents, they are also there. And returns are very high if you invest your time and energy in a proper way. So why social media is important? Very important, because target market is there, it's a free marketing, and returns are very high on social media. Now next point, let's deep dive into it. The platforms that we can use, right? So there are many platforms. I personally use 3 platforms to promote my services, my thought process, what I do, on 3 platforms. Number one is of course Instagram. We all have Instagram. Millennials, young professionals. Mostly if your target audience is young professional millennials. For example, my target audience are young professionals. I generally help corporate professionals create intellectual properties for themselves, how to become consultants basically using your knowledge. So I'm helping young professionals. So Instagram is a good platform for me. Professionals across on LinkedIn. Now LinkedIn is also a very important platform. LinkedIn, you can use LinkedIn for various professional services that you want to sell. So my target audience are corporate professionals, so I use LinkedIn a lot, right? And lastly, you have a very important platform called Facebook. Now people think Facebook is dead, but I don't think so. Especially in Indian tier 2 and tier 3 market, Facebook is a huge audience. Like till as of today also, people see a lot of content on Facebook. So Facebook is also a very important player for you. Now, common platforms that you can use, what kind of content that you can create. Number one, you can use YouTube, give value. Now in YouTube, you can deep dive into topics which are basically like, for example, I'm doing right now. YouTube, you can use a you can influence people a lot on YouTube, because you are deep diving into value giving in a very longer form content, right? So long form content you can create on YouTube. Now, secondly, you can also create podcast. In these days, podcast has become very famous. You can record an audio. You don't even have to, show yourself on the camera if you want. So podcast, you can use podcast. You can use anchor.me/FM. You can use this platform to record your podcast, right? I also record my podcast on anchor.fm. It's free, of course. You don't have to pay anything. Also, you can actually, influence people over WhatsApp and Telegram also. People don't realize that WhatsApp is a very powerful place. You're part of groups, you're part of a lot of communities, and you can push your Facebook Facebook post there. If you post something on, for example, I'm posting this YouTube video today, and I'm same video link I'm posting in every group that I'm part of on YouTube. So what happens is I get a boost on these platforms. So WhatsApp, Telegram, these are very powerful tools, powerful platforms that can boost your social media game, right? So what are the strategies? Let's dive deep into it. In fact, I just zoom on this, right? Yeah. So what are the strategies that you can use, right? So number one, choose the topic, niche, and knowledge that you want to do. This is very important. People want to talk about everything. So for example, my topic is consulting, online business, how we can become an online consultant. So if you look at all the topics that I'm talking about, entrepreneurship, digital marketing, influence, social media, I'm talking about all the things which are directly relevant to that business. The problem is people go like they want to talk about everything. Don't do that. So pick a topic where people recognize, okay, this, if you're wondering about knowledge about this topic, Shobhit is the guy that you need to go to. So think about a common topic that you want to talk about, right? Second point is use storytelling as a tool. So I have a free course on storytelling. I'll join my private community. Maybe one day I'll give you for free. Data tells, but story sells. So I have a very important, storytelling. I took a very important storytelling session also once for my community. Maybe I'll do one thing. I'll just put a link in the description. You can check out that storytelling course. There's a 1 hour art of storytelling. How to do storytelling using data, using your own experiences. How you can convert stories. So people like to hear stories when you're sharing your experience, sharing your content basically. And what are the how to post? So my suggestion is, if you're starting, you can 3 times a week you can post. So you can post one post. One post, when I say, it's basically a written post. You can just write a small 100 words article or something like that. You can just post a written post. One video at least should post, like maybe a reel, maybe a selfie video, the way I'm recording right now, maybe like that. And one pic, you can share your own pic or something like that. At least in the start, you should start with these 3 things, and then you can gradually improve, right? So these are the strategies. One more strategy that I would like to mention here is your consistency is very important. So if you're not consistent with your social media, then results will not might come, right? So lastly, I want to give you a task, right? If you are watching this video, I would like to give you a task. So I want you to share a story on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, anywhere. Facebook is a go-to place. And tag me in that story. Create a story about yourself, how you're learning. It can be anything. It can be, how I'm learning this journey, how this video helped me, anything, any story that you want to create, and you can tag me, so my audience will also be able to see your story basically. Right. So these are the things that I wanted to share. So in the description, I'll mention about 3 things. One is, I'll give you a link to my private community. There I take a lot of sessions. I'm doing not web series. I would say I'm doing a transformation series, live series, which I will do every day 10 p.m. from 1st August onwards. So it's a 33-day live series that I will be doing, and I would humbly request all of you to register for that. For that, I would like you to come to my private community. Right, that private community will be very helpful to you. Then I will give you I have a book readers club. You can enroll in that club, and it's very nominal charge that I charge. It's like your mindset will be in a good place if you join that club. It talks about how to read books and all that. It's a very good club. And lastly, I'll also give a storytelling session link in the description. Right. So I hope this video was helpful, and if you like the video, like, comment, and share with your friends. And also comment in the video what did you learn, your biggest learning from this video, right? So anyway, thank you so much. Tomorrow again I'll be seeing you in a new video. See you tomorrow.